than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
It's the Decepticon communicator.
So I was minding my own business strolling along Walmart when lo and behold I locked eyes on something very special in the toy aisle. That's because I caught a glimpse of these amazing looking G1 reissue Walmart exclusive cassette bots. Now this wasn't all, because I glanced up and at the top of the shelf I saw the holy grail of Transformer toys from my personal childhood. Something I never got to own as a kid, but now I do as an adult, is this beautiful G1 reissue of Soundwave. So today we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up, give him a little closer look-see, and see just how well Hasbro did on this G1 reissue. First things first, let's go ahead and talk about the 2-pack cassette tapes. So there were 2 different varieties. There is one with Ravage and Rumble, as seen here. Beautifully recreated G1 packaging. Comes with their blast accessories and jetpack type of things. But this is Ravage and Rumble. And then of course on the back we have the character bios as well as power meter ratings. And along the side we have the transformation instructions so you can transform them into their other robot mode. These are priced an astounding $19.99. Just blows my mind, absolutely. I think these are way overpriced in my opinion. Obviously I still paid for them because I'm a super nerd for this type of stuff, but $19.99 for as small as these are, even though you get 2, that's $10 a bot. No, I'm sorry, this needs to be cheaper. Sorry, not sorry, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that these are crazy expensive in my opinion, but you know, if this is your only route and you're somebody like me that didn't have the original vintage ones as a kid and you're wanting to recreate that nostalgic vibe and get these authentic duplicates, then by all means pick these up, or you know, wait till they go on sale or clearance. The other 2-pack of course was Frenzy and Laserbeak. Same kind of thing, beautiful G1 packaging, iconic shots of both characters, and then of course on the back we've got, you know, their character bios, same thing as before. And then lo and behold, we have the ultimate bad boy himself, my favorite, Soundwave. This is an iconic transformation design. I absolutely always loved and wanted them as a kid. You know, obviously back in the 80s when cassette players and cassette tapes and little Walkmans were super popular, that was something I wanted as a kid, was my own Sony Walkman. And then I was like, I'll transform them into Soundwave and I'll have fights and I'll beat up my Ninja Turtles and blah 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 blah. But packaging beautifully recreated just like before. We've got the power ratings on the back, a nice beautiful picture of the Autobots versus Decepticons, and then on the top of the package we've got the basic transformation instructions as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open them up. So just like in previous releases, this one comes with an instruction booklet as well as the sticker sheet. Now the sticker sheet, again, you have to put on these yourself, and it is a chrome little shinier sticker. It is definitely not a matte finish, but that is in line with all the other Walmart G1 reissues, so this blends in nicely with all the other G1 reissues. So if you've got the Optimus Prime, the Devastator, or the Starscream, or the Hot Rod, this is going to go in there perfectly with them. So stickers, and then in his plastic prison we have Soundwave himself, as well as Buzzsaw, a little cassette accessory, and then we've got the little missiles for his guns and his sonic cannons, as well as the rocket boosters for Buzzsaw himself. So we'll free him and we'll get him dressed up with the stickers, and then we'll start transforming him. And now we have our fully dressed Soundwave. So as you can see, he's got the cassette in there, he's got Buzzsaw joining him. Push the button, pops out comes the cassette, close it up. Got his stickers on there. One thing to note, this is the only one so far that really hasn't had a rub sticker. So this doesn't have one of those Autobot Decepticon where you push your finger on it and it reveals the Autobot or Decepticon emblem. So that's kind of interesting. Back plate, little belt clip, slides off. Got his batteries that come out, aka his cannons. So you can store those when not in use. Slide that back on. But he looks great, so let's go ahead and transform him. See him in his full-on robot mode. And there we have him. This guy looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. The joints are very tight, which is a good thing, so it's not loose and it doesn't feel like he's going to lose his stabilization or his ability to stand or pose or anything like that. So they did a really good job there. The details are fantastic in my opinion. He's got the yellow eyes, which is toy authentic. In the cartoon, obviously he had red eyes, but with the toy line, he's always had yellow lines. He's got his cannons, the stickers. Some of the ones on the knees weren't the best. Whoever did those at the factory, there's a little bit of an overlay. So definitely watch out for those if you've got some. Nothing I can't fix with a set of tweezers to realign with it. And speaking of tweezers, I highly recommend when you're applying these stickers that you use a set of tweezers yourself, because that makes it easy to peel the stickers on and off. Here we have Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw looks great. What I like about him, he actually looks like a little condor. I mean, a lot of the Transformers, they're supposed to look like a certain thing, but sometimes they don't. But he actually looks like a nice little robot condor, so very cool. Soundwave himself, just absolutely perfect in every way, in my opinion. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Stickers, pretty good job on that. Everything they've done, just the details. I absolutely love this figure. Like I said, the design of the Walkman, the tape player is just something very 80s and iconic that just is very near and dear to me, that I absolutely love. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other cassette bots. First thing we have Frenzy. I like these little guys because, you know, they're just little miniature standing robots. As you can see, not very big at all, but they're pretty cool because they actually look like a full-size, just miniaturized. Got his little cannons in the back. Super simple transformations, but he looks great. Nice little mean guy here, Frenzy. Laserbeak is another bird robot, very similar to Buzzsaw. So you can see Buzzsaw over here, Laserbeak. You know, they're basically identical, just different colored stickers and insides for the cassette, but it does look good regardless. Oh, he's not going to stand anymore. Maybe you can hang out. Oh, nobody's hanging out. All right, whatever. They fall down. And then we have Rumble. Again, another little mini bot cassette. Stands on his own compared to Frenzy. Just a different color swap, but same kind of thing. Different color stickers. Same figure, essentially. And then my personal favorite, we have Ravage. So Ravage is awesome. The only thing I wish differently about him, of course this is just nitpicking, but it's true to the form. It falls in line with G1, but this is just a nitpicky gripe in mine, just because I want his head to kind of pivot here on the neckline. I'd love to be able to crane his head up more and then tilt his head down. But other than that, I mean, he's perfect, absolutely perfect. He looks cool. He's got his little side hip cannons there. He's got both feet. He's a very hard figure to pose, obviously. He's got a very thin profile, so this is something you'll have to lean up against something or work some sort of stand, because he doesn't have any peg holes or anything at the bottom of his feet. But displaying him even on a flat surface, even with the hip rockets there, is very tricky, just considering his thin profile. But all in all, again, like I said, the 2-pack cassette bots, $19.99 MSRP. Soundwave himself, $49.97 is what it rang up at Walmart, so $50 for him. I think he's personally absolutely worth $50. I can't get over the $20 price tag for these mini bots. I mean, it needs to be $15 at most. $10 would be ideal, but $15 I mean, granted it's $5, but you need to be cheaper. If you're looking for this guy, I'll put product links down in the video description box below in case you want to pick them up on Walmart.com. And if I find it anywhere else online, I'll be sure to put that in the video description link as well. And that's it, boys and girls. That does it for today's unboxing and review. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button and share this information with your friends. Also, comment down below and tell me your thoughts on these G1 reissues from Walmart. Are you going to pick some up? Let me know down in the comments below. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I talk about all sorts of things nerdy, video games, toys, collectibles, arcades, things that you might be interested. If you enjoy that type of stuff, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know every time I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching.